Hello my dear friends, let us continue learning. Now, say supposing one of the client will come to you and will give you the requirement of building a window based calculator. Can't you build it? You can build it. In the previous session only you have built it. Not only that, if say supposing user will come and give the requirement for performing sorting, can't you build it? Certainly you can build it. Window based sorting only you can build. But the question is, say supposing the software is built, how will you give that built software to the client? Have you ever thought in this perspective? You have the software ready, you have the code ready, code is working. How will you give it to the client is the issue. See, whenever you are giving the software to the client or whenever you are giving the software to the market, you are releasing it to the market, you have to give it in the form of executable file. Am I not correct? Means one file should be there. Double click on that, you should get the calculator. One file will be there. Double click on that, sorting application should open. Am I not correct? That is how it would work. Any application for that matter. You download any application for your Windows. Double click, it should work. How to create such type of executable files and give it to the client is what we will be learning in this session. Please do take the heading as creation of executable jar files. If you will ask me, sir, what is that, sir? Executable jar file. Jar stands for Java archive or archive, whatever you want you can call. It is a compressed file. It is something like zip file. It is an executable compressed file wherein you will have all the the compiled code of Java. I repeat, jar file will always have the compiled code of Java bytecodes. Wherein as soon as you double click on that executable jar file, that compiled codes would be loaded onto the JRE region, execute, give you the output. Oh, okay sir, we understood executable jar file. How to create one such jar file, sir? First, look at this. See, this is the programs that you have written in the yesterday's class. Look at it. Open the Eclipse. Open it. You have the swings. Inside the swings, you have the first window. This is the program that you have written in the yesterday's class. First window based application. It is all about calculator. If you will right click, run as Java application, of course window will open. If you will give the inputs 10 and 20, if you will click on add, sub, mul, div, well, program is working fine. Not only this one, close it, go to the bubble sort, like this, sorting. If you will right click on this, run as Java application, probably it is asking to enter the numbers, we will enter 86, 42, 23, 18, 25, same numbers we will enter. If I will click on bubble sort, certainly output like this you would see, but we cannot give this source code, whatever the source code you have seen, we cannot give this source code until install Eclipse to the customer or client, paste this source code, tell him to right click run as Java application. No, this we cannot do, no. We have to convert it to executable jar file. How to convert? Probably like this. Open the Eclipse. See there, that first window. This is the first calculator application. I want to convert it to executable jar. Now what I will do is I will right click. You have an option called as export. You are seeing there? Just click on that export. So many options would come. There you are seeing Java, correct? Just enlarge that Java. You have something called as executable jar. Just click on that, select that executable jar. Click on next. Next, you have something called as launch configuration. You are seeing there. There select your program. First window is our program. Select that program. Next it is asking destination, where to save that created executable jar file. Browse. I would save that created executable jar file in the H drive of my computer. Wherever you want in your computer you can store. In the H drive I have already created an executable jar folder. Inside that H drive, inside that executable jar folder, I will create one file called as calculator. Calculator. With the name calculator, that jar should be saved. Executable jar should be saved. So calculator, type calculator, click on finish. If you will click on finish, jar file would be created and one message also would be shown to you that it is created like that. Click on OK. Show us, sir, show that executable jar. Well, we will see. We will convert of bubble sort also. How will we convert? Now tell the steps. Let the steps be roaming in your mind. Right click on that bubble sort. Right click. Next what? Export. Very good. In that you have to select Java. In that runnable jar file. Runnable, executable, all are same. Executable jar file. Click on next. Don't forget launch configuration. Launch configuration you have to select your program, bubble sort. Next, where to save? I will save in the same place but with a different name. I will give the name as sorting. Sorting.jar, executable jar. I click on finish. Done. It would be converted to executable jar and probably it will show a message. OK, click on OK. Now I will close off the Eclipse. Entire Eclipse I would close off. Now Eclipse is not at all running in my computer. Now what I will do is I will go to that H drive wherever I have created that executable jar file. There I would go to that place. Inside H drive where I have saved executable jars. Look at it. There you have two executable jars. See the type, executable jars. Just double click on calculator, double click. Your calculator is opened. It will work. Test it if you want. 10 and 20. Add, working. Sub, working. Mul, working. Div, working. Reminder, working. Oh, super, sir. Will bubble sort also work? Yes. Close it. See that bubble sort? Sorting. Double click on sorting. Opened. Window opened. Give the numbers 86, 42, 23, 18, 25. Click on that bubble sort. Working. Now what I will do is these two, whatever the files I have created, executable jar files, I will upload it to drive. That link I would give it to you. You download it in your computer. After downloading, you double click. It will work in your computer also. It will work in your computer. If you carefully see, I did not give the source code of my application. What I gave is executable jar file. What will be there in that? The compiled code of Java, all the necessary things to execute that, it will be compiled code will be there. No? That would be compressed and would be created one executable jar. So double click it, execution would happen. I will upload it. Certainly I would give the link to you. By the end of this video, you know, that link in the card I would place. Copy paste that link or type that link in the address bar. You will get the access to it. Download it. Double click. It will work in your computer also. Send it to anyone. If at all JRE is there in their computer, anywhere it will work. JRE must be there, of course. I hope I am completely clear about Swings, which is used to create window-based application, and the components of Swings like the content pane, the J frame, the J label, the J button, the J text field, the J text area. Not only that, how to give the actions for the buttons if at all you need. Where to type the code with respect to what action to be performed. I hope all this is clear now. Not only that, once the application is built, how to give it to the user in the form of executable file is also clear to you. Just imagine the journey where you have started. Just imagine the journey where you have started. You have started from machine. what machine will understand. What is assembly level language, what is machine level language, what is high level language. Today you are able to create window based applications, you are able to create executable softwares, give it to the user. Whatever you want you can do after learning this much of code with respect to the limitations associated with this much of learning. Wonders you can create actually. For example, these 4 assignments I would give now. What is it I would tell you? 4 assignments I would give. You have to build these softwares, window based applications you have to build. Convert it to executable file. Upload it to the drive. That link you have to share it to me. You have to share it to me. I will download, I would check. Let me see how many of you will do it. From machine till building a software and creating a executable file, giving it to the user also you have come off. It's a great journey, but this is the assignment that you have to do. Carefully watch it. Probably here, create one JFrame. In the content pane, first I need one label called as linear search. Linear search. Like this. Probably here I would tell one more label I will have. Enter 5 numbers. Like that I would enter. This is text area, say supposing. There is a text area. Next I would tell enter key to search. Enter key to search. This is also text area or text field, whatever you want, whichever is comfortable to you, you do it. Next, here I will have a button called as linear search. If say supposing, just an assumption, user has entered 5 numbers like this, possibly 10, 20, 30, 40 and 50. Like this user has entered, just an assumption. And key to search is actually 30. And if the user clicks on the linear search, if he clicks on the linear search, then here you have to get like this. This is the result. Search success. Key at 2. Like that you should print. Search success, key at 2 means index 0, 1, 2, because 30 is into key at 2, like that you have to print. Here you have to print in the result. Sir, if the input is 60, key not found, like that you have to print. Ultimately, in the background, linear search algorithm should be running. Linear search algorithm should be running. How you would do it, it is left to you. You have to do it and send it to me. Okay, sir. Next what? Next, I have something called as binary search. Like this. One more JFrame. This is a new software, new application, binary search. Here you should have enter 5 numbers. Like this you should have. Enter 5 numbers. And you will have enter key to search. Like this you will have. Enter key to search. Here you will have result. Like this. Here you will have button called as binary search. Like this you will have. If say supposing user enters 5 numbers like this in the ascending order, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. My assumption ascending order only you would enter. I don't want to complicate the things. Enter key to search, probably 40. You should get the output as search success. Key at 0, 1, 2, 3. Key at 3. Like that you have to print. Okay, sir. Next what? This is one more assignment that you have to do and send. Probably here I would tell reverse string. I would tell application for reversing a string. Here you will have a label like this, enter a string. By seeing this message, user might enter a string like this, probably code nest. Here you would be given a button like this, reverse string. Like this one button would be given, that is a button. If you click on this button like this, if you click on that button, here reverse string or reverse string, like that one label you should have, reversed string. Here probably the output should come like this, TSENDOK, like that it should come. Probably one more, the last one. Here you will have reverse words of sentence. Here you will be given a label like this, enter a sentence. By seeing this message, user will enter a sentence like this, Ramu is good, like that. Probably here you will have a button called as reverse sentence. Like this you will have a button. If the user clicks on this button, you will have the output like this, of course, with the label reversed sentence. Reversed sentence. Like this you have to give the output, UMARSIDOOG, that should be the output. 4 assignments, 4 applications, 4 window based applications you have to build. Nothing, whatever I have whatever I have taught you, in that only the assignment is there. Nothing I have given which you have never saw till now. You know linear search algorithm, you know how to create JFrames, you know how to create labels, text boxes, text areas, how to create button, how to write the functionality for a button, how to write the action performed for a button, you know it. Binary search also you know, reversing a string also you know, reversing words of a sentence also, everything you know, literally everything you know. You have to put in the logics in their places and create the applications, create the runnable jar files, upload it to one drive, send me the link. You have to send me the link. Okay sir, to where we will send? That email ID also will be present in the end card. As soon as this video is over, you will get the link where I have uploaded these two, and where you have to send your mail. That link where you have placed it, no, that link to which mail ID you have to send, that also will be there. Copy the link which I have given, send your links to that mail ID. I want each and every student to do it. It would be really helpful for us to assess you in many aspects, or for many things that is coming in the future. All said and done. Really good that you have learnt so much. Probably copy the assignments, fully copy the assignments. Notes also would come, how to create that executable jar, that notes also would come, copy that. This session I would be stopping it here. We'll meet you in the next session. Until next session, please do take care of yourself. Happy coding and goodbye.
Yes, ma'am. I have taken a big risk, you can say. I can't explain, ma'am. I'm completely speechless because this is my first IT company. So many, ma'am. I have listed. I have a full list. So many companies, like 2 pages I have written. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to introduce myself. My name is Debasis. Basically, I'm from Rourkela. I was born and brought up in Rourkela itself. Then I have done my graduation from a National Institute of Science and Technology, Berhampur, Odisha. Then I have done my post-graduation diploma course in power plant engineering from National Power Training Institute, Faridabad, Delhi, NCR. I was relieved from my second company. I have resigned from my second company, which was
Okay.
then I was trying to entirely shift to IT sector. And at that time, my younger brother suggested me to join Codeness because it has a lot of opportunities in IT sector. Transformation was not that much easy for me because being a electrical and electronics engineer, I was more into core subjects. But I have built up interest in during that course in IT. I mean IT subjects. My expectation was only job, because I have already lost my job. I have resigned from my job in the last job where I was. As much as possible, I have to gather from Codenest, and I should be placed in a good company with a handsome salary. That was my expectation from Codenest, and
That
that is fulfilled. That is fulfilled also. Huh. The persons who are new to CSIT or this background, they feel really comfortable by the type of teaching they get here, because in Codeness they start from zero, from scratch they start everything. And one more thing also, ma'am, I got discount in the August batch because at that time Independence Day discount was going on. So many, ma'am. I have listed. I have a full list. I have so many companies, like 2 pages I have written. Ma'am, the professors who are taking our classes like Python, then Java, and the SQL, ma'am. Everybody, and who are in the back end, who are serving us, who are helping us in the placement drive. To all of them, my hearty congratulations that they are doing a great job. And the people who get job, I don't know how can I express my feelings. Their family members will be super happy and they give blessings to Codeness. Like I can say that it is the best for the guys who are searching for job after BTech. So it is the best platform for job opportunities in India, I can say. Actually feel very comfortable from the first day onwards, because for a non CSIT guys, it's
Mhm.
actually the teaching process is very comfortable. They can understand the things from very basic, from a very basic thing. So according to that, the teaching style is absolutely perfect.